Hi, Big Dreamers. It's Eva Cartman, the host of the Dream Big podcast show, the place to go to learn, laugh, and grow. What do you think would happen if one of the world's best violinists, Joshua Bell, performed in a busy Washington, D.C. subway station during rush hour? Here's the catch. No announcement was made. There was no promotion. Instead, Joshua Bell put a baseball cap on and lay out his violin case to collect donations, as street musicians often do. What happened in this real-life experiment, and what valuable lessons can we learn from it? This is episode 141, Big Dreamers, and it's time to dream big. My name is Eva Cartman. I'm part of a squad of super kids that are here to change the world. We don't believe you need to be adults to have big goals and start working towards your dreams. We believe age is just a number, and you're never too young to make a difference. We may be young, but we are not naive. We understand that achieving our big dreams will not be easy. It will take incredible dedication, hard work, and yes, massive action. There will be ups and downs, but we embrace the challenges and relish pushing outside of our comfort zone because this is how we grow. They may not teach us these concepts in our school textbooks, but we are smart enough to know that the tools and tactics to achieve our big dreams are out there, and we are willing to do the work to seek out these skills and master them because we know that our future depends on it. We are the Big Dreamers, and it's time to dream big. Have you ever heard the phrase, stop and smell the roses? The idea is that oftentimes we are in such a rush, we are so busy, that we miss the beauty that is right in front of our eyes. My family came across an amazing story recently that was the perfect example of this concept, and I wanted to share it with you. We will include the original article from the Washington Post in our show notes at dreambigpodcast.com/141. It's a beautifully written article, and I encourage you to read it and share it with your family. Joshua Bell is one of the world's best violinists. He regularly packs concert halls where people will gladly pay over $100 just for decent seats. Joshua Bell agreed to participate in an experiment where he would play violin for 45 minutes in a crowded Washington, D.C. subway station during rush hour. Joshua played 6 classical pieces on a violin handcrafted in 1713 that's reportedly worth $3.5 million. As he was playing, 1,097 people passed by. Here's the question. Of those 1,097, how many people do you think stopped, and how much money did Joshua Bell, who has won awards recognizing him as the world's best classical musician, take in for his performance? Go ahead and take a second to pause this and make your best guess. If you're listening with your family, ask them to guess too. You can make it into a fun little guessing game if you want. Okay. Do you have your guesses? Are you ready for the results? In nearly 45 minutes that Joshua Bell played, only 7 people stopped what they were doing to enjoy his performance for at least 1 minute. 27 people gave money, most of them on the run, for a total of just over $32. That leaves 1,070 who hurried by, many only feet away from one of the world's greatest musicians. This was all captured by a hidden video camera, and some of the footage is included in the article, which again we will link to dreambigpodcast.com/141. It really is remarkable to watch. The folks at the Washington Post did not really know what to expect. I'd like to read a few paragraphs from the article that I particularly enjoyed and wanted to share. Here it goes. In preparing for this event, editors at the Post magazine discuss how to deal with likely outcomes. The most widely held assumption was that there could well be a problem with crowd control. In a demographic as sophisticated as Washington, the thinking went, several people would surely recognize Bell. Nervous what-if scenarios abounded. As people gathered, what if others stopped just to see what the attraction was? Word would spread through the crowd. Cameras would flash. More people would flock to the scene. Rush hour pedestrian traffic backs up. Tempers flare. The National Guard is called. Tear gas, rubber bullets. As that happens, exactly one person recognized Belle, and she didn't arrive until near the very end. For Stacy Furukawa, a demographer at the Commerce Department, there was no doubt. She doesn't know much about classical music, but she had been in the audience 3 weeks earlier at Belle's free concert at the Library of Congress. And here he was, the international virtuoso, sawing away, begging for money. She had no idea what the heck was going on, but whatever it was, she wasn't about to miss it. Furukawa positioned herself 10 feet away from Belle, front row center. She had a huge grin on her face. The grin and Furukawa remained planted in that spot until the end. It was the most astonishing thing I've ever seen in Washington, Furukawa says. Joshua Bell was standing there playing at rush hour and people were not stopping, not even looking. And some were flipping quarters at him. Quarters! I wouldn't do that to anybody. I was thinking, oh my gosh, what kind of a city do I live in that this could happen? Big Dreamers, why do I share this story with you? When my parents asked me what my guess was, I said I thought at least 100 would stop by, and I was shocked when I heard that only 7 people stopped by and only 1 person recognized him. This article was actually written in 2007, which was the same year that Apple introduced the smartphone. It would be interesting if the Washington Post could redo the experiment today, because I bet that with smartphones, which everyone already has in their hands when they are walking, I'm sure that even less people would have stopped. Here's my challenge to you, and something that my family and I are working on too. We are all busy. We have devices. We have big dreams, and that takes a lot of work. But it's also so important to look around, to find the beauty in the little things. In a rainbow, in a pretty sunset, in the clouds in the sky. Make a conscious effort to stop and smell the roses, as the old saying goes. Keep your eyes wide and ears open. You'll discover amazing experiences that are right in front of you. If you enjoyed this story about Joshua Bell, then please tell your friends and family about the Dream Big Podcast. And again, can point them to dreambigpodcast.com/141 for this episode's show notes. If everyone listening would just tell one person about the podcast, that would get our show in front of so many new big dreamers, which I would forever be grateful for. If you're enjoying the podcast, please take a moment to leave us a review on iTunes at dreambigpodcast.com/iTunes. We do read your reviews, and it helps us get in front of so many new big dreamers, which is my mission. If you would like to be a part of the beta of the Dream Big Academy and get my free Confidence Secrets course, you can do that at dreambigpodcast.com/beta. In this free Confidence Secrets course, you'll get over 1 hour of me teaching you about how to develop your superpower of self-belief. If you're a younger big dreamer listening to this, please ask your parents to help you get it. Again, it's completely free for a limited time only, so please take advantage and get the course while you still can at dreambigpodcast.com/beta. That's all the announcements for today. As always, thank you so much for tuning into the Dream Big Podcast. This is Eva Cartman, reminding you that you have unlimited potential. Your dreams are not optional, you need to make them essential. So take massive action to turn those big dreams into reality. Live with passion, the way life was meant to be. I'll see you next episode. Bye!